Alright folks, welcome back. On today's episode of Smash or Pass, I'm updating my relationship status to It's Complicated. In 1,000 hours of playing on Gold Stake, Glass Joker has been consistently good, to me. If you get to Smash even just one time, I think it's totally worth it, but if you are willing to put in the time and properly support your Glass Joker, he'll do even more for you. It can be a little bit of a challenge to get the glass cards in the first place and an additional layer of challenge to destroy the glass cards, but I want to remind you, you don't actually have to play with the glass cards in order to destroy them. A properly positioned hung man can also destroy your glass cards, sometimes 2 at a time. So the challenge for us today is, number one, how do we get the glass cards? So we have the round 1 first shop buffoon pack. We're going to pick up DNA. That can be a way of copying glass cards, making more glass cards. We are playing on the Zodiac deck. Zodiac deck has Overstock and also Tarot Merchant. More tarot cards in the shop, giving us access to more hung men. Okay, here we go. Let's take DNA. There is a spectral pack here, which could give us Immolate. I'm not going to take this spectral pack because I want to save my money. I want to be able to buy Overstock. So let's go next. Reminder about DNA, you don't have to use it every round, and maybe it's best not to use it until you have a card worth copying. So here, let's just discard and try to find some spades. One more time, spades. One more time, spades. Okay. Alright, now what? I can play 3 7s. 3 7s, 21. This wins. Nice. Okay, 13 bucks. We can take Overstock, then I can't afford anything else. We don't get the mail-in rebate. Bummer. Go next. Alright, once again here, we don't have to use DNA. We can dig for clubs. I can play the clubs flush. Okay. I could play a hearts flush. I can dig for some better hearts, maybe. This, I believe, works. A little bit more than 300. Nice. Okay. Now what? We could get riffraff, I guess. Yeah, that's a value generator. That's a money generator. Go next. Boss says no discards. Okay. Greedy Joker, delayed gratification. I could play the pair of 3s. I could keep the pair of 3s and maybe play 2 pair. I want to try to do delayed gratification. Let's try to draw some diamonds. I can play ace high and try to draw more diamonds. I do not have very many diamonds. I could play 7s and 3s as a full house. Full house with +6 mult, is that going to get me there? So, if it doesn't get me there, what's my follow-up going to be? So this full house is not even 300 points normally, so maybe it's like, let's say 280, something like that, 250, 280. If I have +6 mult on top of that, that's 2.5 times. So 2.5 times. This might get us there. 600 points. I can play a pair of 10s. Actually, I could just play the flush. Alright, we did it. I think the pair of 10s, because of the +3 mult, pair of 10s would win there. Get us the 100 points. Okay. I think I don't want delayed gratification long term. I think here also well, nah, we don't need Greedy Joker, do we? Let's go next. Do I need Uranus here? Probably not. Let's just save our money for interest. Let's get rid of Greedy Joker. Okay, we got the Bonkler, we got the Misprint. I can play some Hearts as a flush. Okay. Boss says no discards. Okay, we have 6 cents. We have Death. I think I want Death. I might want the Sun as well, so we can set up flushes. Maybe. Maybe I'm supposed to take this Arcana pack. Has a chance of giving me money, like a Hermit or a Devil card, maybe. Let's see here. 28 bucks. I do want 6 cents. So 6 cents, by the way, if you make 6s with DNA. This counts as destruction, so this counts as destroying cards for the Glass Joker. Let's take the Sun. Let's get rid of delayed gratification. If we take 6 cents here, it's holographic. I probably don't need the Bonkler, don't need the Misprint anymore. Do I want a standard pack? Let's go next. Clever Joker plus 6 cents. I have a 6 here. Okay, so ideas. I think maybe King, Jack, 6 I can turn into Hearts. Let's start there. I can play the 6 with the DNA. Do one of those. I get a Talisman. I can make a gold 6 or gold seal 6. I can copy it with Death. I can play the flush or also 2 pair. We got Clever Joker. I don't need to sell Crazy Joker here. Normally I would sell it for potentially getting interest, but we got 2 gold seals, so let's go ahead and ship it. Okay, now all we gotta do is get a Justice card. We can't get Glass Joker until we have Glass cards. We need a Justice card. We could go Arcana pack looking for Glass. Maybe. No Glass here. I could make a Molt 6. I could make a Steel 6. I could just turn the Queens into Hearts. A little bit of a waste of a Sun card here. I guess I will make Hearts. Okay. Could take a Jupiter card that's compatible with my flushes. Is that going to be a problem long term? No, let's do it. Let's take the Jupiter card. I do want the extra discard so that we can dig and find our 6s. I also probably want a standard pack. Gold Seal 9, no, but there is a Glass King. Maybe I want the Glass King in the deck so that we can start to get the Glass Joker. Maybe I want to be a little bit more patient and just skip here. We can get Glass some other way. I want a Justice card. I want to have Glass 6s specifically. Let's take a Jupiter card here. Are we still doing Riffraff? I think we are. So do something like that. Let's go next. Okay, we got Supernova, we got Banner. I can discard to find Hearts. I have the 6, which I could play right away. Okay, Ouija we really don't need. I could discard to try to find more 6s. Yeah, let's find more Hearts, more gold 6s for more money. I don't have to worry too much about the Banner. I can play 2 gold 6s. Nice. Okay, what's this boss? This boss is first hand face down. That's a little bit stinky. Okay. Okay. At this point, we probably don't need Riffraff anymore. We can take a blue Joker instead. Do I want these Celestial packs? Probably in general, I don't need or want Celestial packs. Maybe. I'm not 100% convinced. Maybe I want to reroll for tarot cards or something like that. Empress and Moon. I think I just go next. Okay, so we can copy DNA. I can dig for Gold Seal. Get a Gold Seal 6. I can go ahead and use it. I get a Cryptid. So the advantage of Cryptid is I get to copy Gold Seals. I get to make more money. Maybe I want to do that. Maybe I want to save Cryptid until after we get a glass card. Maybe I want to save Cryptid. I think it's fine to use it here. So let's use all of our discards. Let's try to find one more 6. We have one more 6 in the deck. Bummer. So I can use Cryptid. Sure. Alright, I could do 4 of a kind. I can copy Banner or Supernova. It doesn't really matter. Do like that. Okay. Okay, we do have an Arcana pack here, so I can take a Fool. I could reroll for more tarot cards before opening the Arcana pack. We could spin the wheel here. No. I don't want to spin the wheel. I could open a Celestial pack. Could take a Mars card. We don't need to do that, right? We don't need the Mars card. We can go one more. All right, Lovers. Nope, let's go Arcana. Okay. I can take Temperance for 17 bucks. We can hang them. We can make a glass card. I can make a glass 6. I can use the Fool to copy Justice. Okay, so I want to start there. Now, in the next round, all I have to do is draw any 6, and then I can turn it into glass, and I can copy it. Maybe the thing that we want to do is we're going to go Hungman here instead of 17 bucks. Probably. In that case, maybe Jack and 8 here, we hang them. All right, go next. Alright, get rid of Ouija. What are we looking at here? This is a high-ish rank, and then it goes down here. What's this? So that's a middle-ish rank, which goes up here. What's this? Okay, so if I sort by rank, this is probably diamonds. So these 2 cards here on the right don't change. Those are probably low diamonds. This is probably diamonds. And this is... Okay, so this is my highest card. And then it moves down. This is probably hearts. Okay. So if I sort by suit, that's not hearts. Or sorry, yeah, that's not hearts, that's high hearts. These are probably not hearts. We did it. Okay. Um, so these, if I sort by rank, that could be hearts. What's the other one? This one could be a 6. What's this? Sorting by rank, this has to be not hearts. Okay, so this one I can throw away, the other 6s here. Actually, you know, let's just discard them all. Now that I have the 6s in hand, I feel fine just discarding. Alright, let's make the glass 6 and copy it. Get a Wraith. Okay. I don't actually want to break the 6s now, but they do give me money, and so maybe it's worth it to play them because they give me money. I can play all of these 6s as 4 of a kind. I can dig for more 6s, potentially. I can play 4 of a kind, I can play 5 of a kind. Let's just play the 4 of a kind and ship it. Alright, we break 1 glass card, that's fine. Go next. Extra discard. Okay. Could take the Bonkler here instead of the Supernova. Could take Emperor. Holding on to the Wraith, I can open the Spectral Pack. Let's go standard. Could take a blue seal. Could take a purple 4. Purple, I can strength into a 6, and that could be something worth copying. Let's take purple and try to turn it into a 6. Really what I want is I want 6 cents to give me medium, and then that way I can turn my gold 6s into purple 6s. Let's go Spectral Pack. There's Aura. Okay. Wraith we can get rid of. Foil 6. Okay, Wraith, go Emperor. I get a Fool. With the glass cards, I probably don't need the Bonkler. I could... Probably don't need the banner specifically. Alright, there's a misprint. Maybe in the short term we still take the Bonkler. Just to be safe. We'll take one of those. Take a Brainstorm. Okay. So now what? Go next. Alright. Let's draw some 6s. Let's use all of our discards. Purple Seal. Emperor? I don't want to use a Fool for Judgment, so I guess I'll just use the Emperor. I get Strength, but I've already thrown away my 4. Yeah, Strength doesn't really matter, but one thing we could do, I guess we can use the Strength and then use a Fool to get another Strength, and then we can use the Strength on the Purple Seal. Here I copy the glass card. I could make a blue 6. Maybe? Blue Seal probably doesn't matter, but I could do it. I can play the flush 5. It already wins even if we don't copy the Swashbuckler. Ouch. Probably we should be a little bit more conservative with our glass cards and then save them because, you know, we don't even have the glass joker yet, but I like money. Definitely we don't need the Eris card. We already have 60,000 points with all the glass cards. Let's just go next. There's a glass joker. Okay. So Swashbuckler's out of here. Pick up a glass joker. Standard pack, I'm still looking for purple. Purple 2, I think is fine. Standard for Arcana pack. We could reroll for tarot cards first. Moon, no. Star, no. Okay. I've got another Emperor. Yeah, I still want to try to use the strength on the purple. So I guess I use the Fool and then the Emperor. And World is not what I want. Okay. Maybe I keep a 5. And then that's a target for my strength. Dang, no 6s yet? No gold seals? There's 1. I probably don't need this 6. I have 2 5s I could use strength on. I still really want to get the purple seal though. Alright, I could use strength on this purple seal. Maybe we can get more strength in the future. Maybe it's fine if I use strength here. Copy the glass card. Alright, that's 1. Ectoplasm. Yes. Alright, play the flush 5. Times 3. Okay, what's the boss? Discard random cards, okay. Yeah, what do I want to use this Ectoplasm for? Have an Arcana pack. We can reroll. Could take Dusk. Dusk is interesting. I don't think that's what I'm going to use Ectoplasm on, though. Dusk with the retriggers, you can copy with Blueprint and Brainstorm. We could get a ton of extra money from the gold seals. Maybe that's worth doing. So let's pick up the Emperor here. Let's open the Arcana pack. I could get another strength card. I could just remove 2 cards. I think I just hang them rather than trying to do the strength on the 4. Let's go Ecto first. Get a negative Blueprint. Emperor. I get strength. Okay, so that's not bad. 5s and 7s, we can use the Sun. 8s, I guess we can hang them. I guess maybe 7 we can also hang them. Save the strength. Alright, take Dusk. One more time. Could take a gift card here instead of Dusk. Dusk gives me an insane amount of money right now. Being able to retrigger the gold seals. Gift card gives me long-term value from Temperances. I think actually I just want the gift card. This is the long play. Go next. This boss is going to discard random cards, which is a little bit spooky. So we couldn't do Dusk anyway. There you go. Purple 4, I can use my strength. Nice. Okay. I want a glass card. I actually only have 2 glass cards in the deck. That's kind of stinky. You can use the double, that's fine. Discard purple. Okay, maybe we smashed too early. Maybe we smash too aggressively. Anyway, we can copy the 6 here. We can make a gold 5. I guess we can save the devil. Let's copy. Sigil I don't need. Okay. If I play 4 of a kind, that wins. The blue seal probably gets discarded. We might as well play the flush 5 and ship it. Alright, and then we get the gift card value on our Sigil and Devil. Okay, we can hone. Arcana, we can reroll first. Eris we don't need, probably. Maybe we take it anyway. Maybe it doesn't hurt us to take it. We could go one more. Take an Emperor, take a Chad. Chad's cool, I guess. Maybe Chad is too strong. Maybe Chad re-triggering the glass card. I think I still stick with the gift card for now, but maybe we go Chad in the future. Alright, I got a Fool. Devil. I think I think we hang him rather than take 20 bucks here. I think do we hang him first? Do we Emperor first? I think I go hang him first. 10 and 7 we hang him. Then Emperor. Okay. Go next. So we can copy the 6. We can use all of our discards first. That's it. I want only the gold seals. I could turn that 6 into hearts, I guess. And then discard it. Alright. Ship it. Okay, Glass Joker's 5.5. We do get the purple seal. I'm gonna save that. Yes. We don't have to play all the glass cards. That's the ideal situation. Well, up until the point where we have enough glass cards. Actually, maybe I should play more glass cards so that we can smash them. Okay, what I want is, I want to do gift card until we have maxed out temperances, and then we can pick up the dice. Oops, all 6s. I guess standard packs I probably shouldn't open. I could take a purple 8. Yeah, maybe. It's purple. Mime, nope. Temperance is 38 right now. Okay. Take an extra discard. I think I want... do we want the dice? It's an uncommon. Does it come back? Probably it doesn't come back. I think we have to get rid of the gift card. Okay. So I guess we go one more. Flash, nope. Rocket, nope. $10 rerolls. Let's go next. Okay, the tower I don't care about. I can discard 1 purple. World. Judgment. Nope. Emperor. Okay, I want glass, so I guess I discard one of the gold ones. Okay, we got the glass. We can copy the glass here and then discard. So let's go purple. Let's go Emperor. Sun and Tower we don't need. Copy purple. Okay. And then I can discard. How many glass cards do we need to win? Does the 4 of a kind with just copying Glass Joker win? Maybe I can discard 1 purple here. Maybe I could discard 2 purple here. I think I'm gonna discard 1. I have strength, which I don't care about. Maybe. Alright, I can play all these. Maybe we don't play the purple one, that way we can preserve the purple one for DNA. Alright, let's do that. I want the purple to smash eventually, but I don't want to smash yet. Okay. Okay. Take a standard pack for more purple. Nope. Celestial packs. We don't need. I'm mostly rerolling for tarot cards. I would be interested in the Tarot Tycoon voucher. I'm not interested in the wheel. Okay. 7.7 on the Glass Joker. I could go one more. Do we want the Burglar? Burglar means we can play more glass cards. We can smash more. Probably what we want to do is we want to get more glass cards first and then smash later. So go one more. We'll take another Eris card. $10 reroll. Go next. Previously played as debuffed, which means DNA causes things to be debuffed. That's okay. I still want to copy purple. The debuffed ones won't be destroyed. Okay. I still want purple, so discard these. Didn't get the purple. I guess I could copy a purple 8, but we should do the 6s. Bummer. Alright, sun, maybe not. Okay. I think I could go for a flush, but I think I want to go for the flush 5. Well, okay, high card is already 20,000 points. I can use strength on this. 5. Pretty neat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I still want to make more purples. Maybe another Justice card, so I can use it on the new purple seal. I have a Hermit. Boss reroll. This boss, -1 hand size. Okay. There's another Eris card, but we did just use a Hermit, so maybe I don't need to use Eris. Probably I should open the Buffoon pack. There's a Spaceman. Nope. Emperor. Sure. Okay, let's go Emperor first. Follow it up with a Hermit. Hungman's okay. I'd be interested in maybe a Showman. There's a justice card. Okay, justice we save for this purple 6. 7 and 3, we can hang them right now. I could use an emperor for another hung man. Nice. Since I have 2 tarot cards already, let's save our money. Go next. Alright. 9s, we can hang them. And discard until we find purple. There's a purple 3 that we can discard. There's a purple 8 that we can discard. Fool gives me a hung man, so we definitely do that, but not here. I once again did not draw any of the purples, which is pretty stinky. So 8 and 7 we hang them, then we copy the 6. Okay, familiar. Nope. I could play high card and try to dig. High card one more time. We missed, and that's okay, I guess. Familiar, we don't need. Alright, so that's times 9 on the glass joker. Okay. Haven't hit many death cards. Kind of weird. Standard pack, I'll take anything purple. Okay. Jupiter, no. Magician, no. There's a fool for another hung man. And I guess I can use an Eris card. Go next. We got the purple 6. Nice. So 2 and queen, we can hang them. I can copy the purple 6. Let's do it. Copy the purple 6, play the gold 6s. Another familiar. Okay, so familiar, no. Let's discard 1 purple at a time. Temperance, yes. I'm saving justice for more 6s. Maybe I should get rid of justice so that I have more room for more tarot cards. Let's use justice here. Get rid of the magician. So now I can discard 2 purple at a time. Justice again. I can make another glass 6. I could save it for a gold seal. This is probably fine here. Another justice here. Sun we don't need. Discard 2 more purple. Alright. Now we're cooking. Like never before. I could play a pair and then save a discard. I actually don't have that many purples left. Okay, so I want to play the gold seals for the money rather than play all the glass cards, or I just play all the glass cards. Let's play all the glass cards. I could play the 1/6 for the money and then play all the glass cards. Like that. Only 1 smash. Times 11 on glass joker. Okay. 2 Arcana packs. We just reroll first. Take an Emperor. Strength probably doesn't matter anymore. Still haven't hit a death card, right? That's weird, right? Maybe Sun. There's $35 temperances. See, we could have had so much more gift card money. I take the death card. I could reroll for a fool. I think I just use the death card and then reroll for more tarot. We definitely copy the purple rather than the gold. Okay. 4 and Jack, we can hang them. Okay. You want mail and rebate? Or do I just want the 6s? So mail and rebate gives me more money. Maybe gets me to the point where I get a showman. Maybe I don't need more money. If we have enough glass cards in the deck, we could play more than one hand. We don't have to just play the one flush 5. We could play pairs of glass cards and try to break them that way. Maybe. I do want justice. I probably care about Emperor more than strength. Go one more. Alright. Okay, I can make a glass 4. I could save my justice card for my 6s. You know, what if we do this? Just make a glass 4 here. I don't really care about sun. 4 and 4 we can hang them. Actually, just 4 and 9 we can hang them. That counts as a smash. Alright, go next. Copy purple. Cryptid for more purple? Sick. Maybe I should save cryptid. Anyway, alright, discard 2 purples. Hierophant I don't need. Devil I probably don't care about either. I can discard 2 more purple. Sure. Discard 2 purples and probably I don't need the gold seals anymore. Okay. Temperance for 35. Emperor. Hermit. Hour. I have enough purple in the deck. I should probably play the 2 pair. I can discard these 2 purple. Okay. I could go 1 more high card. And then this is fine. Alright. Time to smash. Okay. Last Joker is 13. Definitely don't want the Planet Tycoon. Standard pack. I could take a glass 9 just as a glass card. I think I'm kind of interested in that now. Okay. Boss has no repeat hand types. Okay. Chariot. Nope. Death card. Okay, so we take death, then we go Arcana. I can use death to copy purple. And we can skip the rest. Look for a fool, look for another death card. $10 reroll. Go next. Alright. So there's a bunch of purple. Hey, look, we get another gold seal. That probably doesn't matter. I guess you could put a gold seal on a 4, or we could just sell it. Alright. Discard 2 purples. Discard 2 more purple. Okay. World. Nope. Alright. I have more purple in the deck. What if we play 3 of a kind? Is that too strong? It might be. I'm hesitant. Let's play a pair. Okay. I could play 2 pair. I can discard 1 purple. Okay, no on the wheel. Smash. Okay. 16 on the glass, Joker. Arcana. Look for tarot cards first. Get another Justice card. There's a Fool for death. That's why you don't spin the wheels. Let's go Arcana. I can make this 6 into glass. I can copy the purple 6. And that's it. Go 1 more. Alright, I'm not going to take an Eris card in case we get another Fool. Go next. Okay. Purple. Okay. What if we play a pair of 6s? What do you think? Okay. I could probably get away with playing 3 6s. Okay. So I want to discard purple. Empress, I don't need. Temperance is 35. I could discard 2 more purple. Fool for Temperance is okay. I could discard 2 more purple. Fool for Temperance again. I can discard 2 more purple. Temperance again. I can discard 2 more purple. And we get Justice for the 6. Okay. So what if we play a pair of 6s here? Which we know doesn't win. And then we can play 3 6s. We can even play a full house. Let's do that. Alright, it's, you know, we're at the end of ante 7 now. We're getting into ante 8, so I think it's time to start smashing more aggressively. Smash repeatedly. Let's go Death and Fool. Let's go look for purple. Nope. Alright, since I have Death and I have Fool, let's go next. No repeat hand types. I will play high card. This is fine. Okay. 2 I can turn into purple. And I can turn into purple. Times 20. Hey, look, an ectoplasm. Probably we shouldn't. Yeah, we actually just shouldn't. Okay. Discard 2 purple. Fool for death. Okay. World and Empress. 2 more purple. Okay, I could discard. These are my last 2 purples. Okay. So I can play 2 pair, which doesn't win. I can't play this 2 pair. I could play a full house and then win with a pair. Maybe. Does the full house win? The full house might just win. Maybe I play the pair and then follow it up with 3 of a kind. Or 4 of a kind. Okay, I can play 4 6s. That's it. Glass Joker is now 22. 22.7. 24. Okay, extra hand. Now we get to smash more. 2 standard packs. No on the 6. No on the steel foil king. Boss says shuffle me Jimbos. Okay. Cola no, Mars no. Empress is 35. Get the Hungman. Got a decent amount of money. Pool for Temperance or a Hungman. Probably we just do the Hungman, right? Let's go next. Okay, we can copy the 6. We can use the Hungman first. Queen and 3, we can hang him. Fool, we can hang him again. Yeah. So what if we do this? 6 and 6, smash. And then make glass. Okay. Ankh we don't need. Discard 2 purple. Strength we don't need. Sun we don't need. Discard 2 purple. Death. 2 purple. Emperor gives me Temperance. Okay, that's it. So now, we said 2 is okay. I can play 2. Okay. I could play 2 pair or just 2. 2 is 5,000. Okay, I can play another pair. Then I've got 5 cards left in the deck. Yeah. No, smashing the pairs is totally working. Let's go ahead and copy the Glass Joker. Ship it. Okay. Times 30. Nice. Get a death card. Ender pack. Nope. There's a fool for another death card. Maybe copying the Hungman is more important than death? Unclear. Let's take the Hermit. Fool. Yeah, maybe we don't do Hermit. Maybe we save the Fool. Plenty of Hermits already. Hey, look, a trading card. That's another way to smash. This fool is not working out. Maybe I'm supposed to just do temperance here. Bummer. Alright, so we got the hung man. We go next. Okay, copy the 6. Another schmedium. That's good because then we can discard more stuff. I think these 6s, we smash them. Alright, purple 4. I can discard these 2 purple. Cool, we can hang them again. So 6s, we can smash them again. Okay, temperance for 35. What if we don't? What if we try to get a fool? I guess having the extra money means I can reroll in the shop and then maybe try to get another hung man that way. Let's discard 2. Bummer. That's a bummer. Oh well. At least I get a death card. Alright. So now 2 or 3. We have enough hands I could just play 2 at a time. Don't have to play 3 at a time. Okay. 34 on the glass joker. I can play these 2 6s. I could play the 9 on the next hand. So I can play the 9. I can play these 5. That's it. Okay. This boss is actually going to be slightly annoying because I have to figure out how to line up my DNA. But we'll figure it out. Okay, so here, no Arcana packs. I just want more hung men. Okay. I want a fool. Do we actually want Sixth Sense? Because I could just do a trading card. Maybe that's just kind of the same. Maybe I don't need the blueprint. Right? So blueprint gives me an extra 6, which I can... Maybe this is it. Maybe take trading card instead of blueprint. Maybe. Nah, let's just make more glass. Do I want death to go with my hung man? Or do I want a fool? Alright. Since we have... Yeah. There we go. Okay. Fool plus hung man. So Joker wise, there isn't really anything else to do here. I guess I could try to get some Eris cards. Try to get some Mars cards. Just level up my hands. Take a Mars card, just in case. Alright, so I could reroll the boss. This is fine. Here's how we're gonna do it. DNA is gonna wiggle. So all I have to do is I find out where the blueprint is. Brainstorm will always copy whatever's on the left. So I just grab the blueprint. That's it. So here's my DNA. Here's my blueprint copying my DNA. We can start by copying the 6. We can start by discarding, actually. These glass 6s, I think I actually just use the hung man. This is my glass joker. All right. So let's do this. Copy the 6. This is my brainstorm. Okay. 6 cents we don't need anymore. So here's brainstorm. Here's blueprint. Okay. Here's DNA. Here's oops all 6s. Here's glass joker. Okay. I get a purple seal. I could put a purple seal on a king. I want to use the fool to smash the 6s here. I don't discard this 6. I need to keep it. Okay. Hermit doesn't matter anymore. Okay. I have 4 6s in the deck. That's going to be my final hand, is I'm going to play 5 6s. So 4 plus 1 more, which means these 2 I can smash 2 at a time. Okay. I can smash 1 more if I want, like this. Okay, I can discard the 2 purples. I get the hung man. Okay, there's 1 more purple in the deck, so if I... Let's do this, let's go strength. Let's discard the jack. Let's use the hung man on 2 glass cards. Discard purple. Get an empress. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Glass joker on the left. Blueprint brainstorm. Let's ship it. Alright, folks. Let's see where we ended up. 46 even on the glass joker. That's bigger than the... Let's see here. That's bigger than the vampire that we did, right? Vampire we got... Okay, we had Midas Mask, we had Pareidolia, we had Splash, we had Vampire, we had Burglar for a bunch of extra hands. After all that work, glass joker's bigger. Times 46. That is going to be a record, just like we drew it up. This is what the deck looks like. We've got only 3 left. So we made not as many glass cards as we could have. So there was a couple rounds at the beginning where we had the DNA in the beginning, but we weren't making any glass cards in the beginning. We weren't making any copies at all with the DNA in the beginning. But that is because anytime you have DNA, you don't necessarily copy the first valuable card that you get, or like a medium value card. You want to copy some kind of higher value card. So sometimes it's better, sometimes it's optimal to just be a little bit more patient, be a little bit more, you know, stack more bonuses on one card. So not just a card of the right suit or right rank, but also has a seal, also has an enhancement, sometimes an addition, but not always essential to get an addition. Seals are pretty common, but more so you're looking for copying some kind of enhancement. So like using DNA to copy lucky cards or gold cards or glass cards or steel cards. Those are kind of the best ones. Or even better is being able to use DNA to copy seals when you can. Didn't need to level up our hands that much because of Glass Joker doing so much work. Also playing on the Zodiac deck, having the access to the extra tarot cards in the shop. That was part of the plan. That was the design, the extra tarot cards, so that we could get the Justice, or at least get a Fool to give us a Justice, so that we can make the glass cards in the first place, so that we could get Death to copy the glass cards, so that we could get the Hangman to smash the last few 6s in the end. That's it. Take care, everyone.